Jesus was teaching to a crowd of people when this religious leader asks Jesus, "What must I do to have eternal life?" And Jesus responds to the man, "Love the Lord your God with all of your heart, all of your mind, all of your soul, and all of your strength. Love your neighbor as yourself." But this religious leader, wanting to justify himself, wanting to free himself from having to love those that were hard to love, and really wanting to free himself from having to love those that were unlovable, he says, "Jesus, just who is my neighbor?" And Jesus breaks into the story about a man that is traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho, when suddenly he's robbed on the side of the road. These robbers, they take everything from the man, including the clothes on his back. And then they proceed to beat him almost to the point of death. And they leave him naked and half dead on the side of the road. And then they go their way. After some time passes, this religious leader, this minister, this priest, this rabbi, they see this man laying half naked and half dead up ahead on the road. And they decide to themselves, "I don't want anything to do with that." So staying as far away from the man as humanly possible, this religious leader, they pass on the other side of the road. And then some more time passes and a Levite comes, a faithful churchgoer, someone who's inside of the church every Sunday morning, every Wednesday prayer evening, someone who's inside the church every time the doors are open, praising God with their lips and praying to God in silence. They see the man and they decide they don't want anything to do with this man either. And they pass the man on by. But then there's this Samaritan that comes sometime later after them. An enemy of the state, someone that everyone hates, someone that you can't expect anything good from them. A Donald Trump, a Joe Biden, a Hillary Clinton, a Rush Limbaugh. This type of person, they see this man and they have compassion. And they bend over and they begin bandaging the man up. And using their own transportation, they take the man to a local inn, a local home. And the Samaritan, he offers to pay the innkeeper whatever it takes to take care of the man. Forever long he has to stay, he'll cover that. Any medical supplies, he'll cover that. And anything that's not covered when he comes back through, he'll pay up so that this man can heal and rest in peace. And Jesus, looking again at the religious leader, says, "Out of these three types of people, who do you think was the actual neighbor?" And the religious man says it was the one who showed compassion. It was the one who showed mercy. And Jesus said, "Yeah, that's right. Love the Lord your God with all that you are, and love your neighbor with all that you have, and you'll find life." And in the stillness that follows this moment, the religious leader knows that he had asked the wrong question. The question wasn't who's worth loving, because God's already determined everyone is worth loving. The question wasn't who is my neighbor. The religious leader soon understands that the right question would have been, am I a loving person? Am I a loving neighbor?